Wait, are you doing the intro?
I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Hey guys, welcome to the R.O.C.K pod. It's been a while since I've been on. It's been a while since we've uploaded one of these, so I'm really glad to be back and everything. And to start off, Kaylee's got some never have I ever questions that we're going to be doing. Yeah.
All right, y'all ready?
Yep.
All right, first one. Never have I ever Googled something extremely simple just to be sure. I feel like I've definitely done that.
Hold on. This is honestly spelling words.
Oh,
Spelling words like
that's so
all the
real.
time. Like what's definitely? I actually struggle with
Yes.
spelling definitely.
Yeah.
I think I put the E before the. It's like either I don't even know. Like
Yeah.
I have to always search
You
that
put
one.
like the E after Y.
Yeah, something like that. No. It's like where the L falls in line with the E and the Y. Is it like before? Does the E fall before the L? Like after the L? Or like I just
After between the Y.
she would know. She's that kind of person.
Mhm.
She would know. There goes our water bottles.
All right.
I was looking up what's the capital of Texas because I knew what it was, but Danielle was saying it was like something else. So I was doing it to prove a point. I proved it, but then I also pronounced it wrong. But that's fine.
What'd you pronounce it as? Houston.
Okay, I can't really think of anything specific, although I know for sure I've done words. And it's probably been embarrassingly simple words too. I've also probably done like movie actors, like things that people would know, but like I'm like, were they in that movie? They were definitely like front and center of that movie. Like probably stuff like that.
Did Chris? Wait, no. Did Chris Evans really play in a Captain America movie? Like,
Yeah.
did he really?
I don't remember seeing him.
Yeah. I don't think he was in there. Let's
Maybe
look
background
it up.
actor.
Yeah, probably in the background.
Okay. All right. Second question. Never have I ever ignored a text just because I didn't know how to respond. Oh gosh.
Kaylee, you gotta start.
Oh no. I do this every day.
Oh.
All the time. I'm really bad at texting people back. It's not really good. So if you text me, just know I'm not ignoring you because I don't like you. I'm ignoring you because I don't have the energy to text back right now. But I still love texting people though.
She's a fantastic texter. I can always look forward to a text from Kaylee.
Never dry. That's
I probably can't say
oh.
Can't say. Okay. Fair enough. Being honest about it. There's lots of times I would say either I'm out of energy or I'm just like about to go driving. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna respond to this right now, and then I'll stop driving, text back. But just not knowing how to answer, that's not very often because I feel like I just like, oh, I could say that, I could say this, I could say that. It would just really just be like energy or like time. But one, the times where I like don't know how to respond, it's like something like really emotional on the other side. Like I don't really know, how to best like explain how I'm feeling about how you're feeling, or like how to sympathize with you, or how to be there for you. And so, because those are just really important times, and you don't want to mess it up. But in general, it's really okay. I'm not just trying to turn this into a lesson, but generally, it's really just important to be honest, and to be kind, and to be compassionate as much as you can be. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like also the reason why I don't text, like I take so long to text back, is that I put so much enthusiasm when I text. I'm like, sometimes I just don't have the energy for that, but don't worry, it always comes eventually. So yeah. All right, would we like to start discussing the lesson today?
Absolutely.
So who would like to start?
I think Ellison should start us.
I think that Kaylee should start.
Okay.
She's been the leader.
Kaylee's
so
like, I think
far.
Noah should start.
Okay. Well, today we talked about, what was it called again? The great
The Great Commission.
the Great Commission and the Great Commandment. And those are some of the most important verses of the Bible. they're also one of the most, like, some of the most important commandments in the Bible. You're gonna read them?
Yeah, so I was going to read.
Romans.
Yeah, so we were reading Romans 10:9, which is, because if you confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved. And then I believe we were reading from Matthew 22 and 28. I could be wrong. Was it?
Or
Because 22, let's see. 22 and yeah, the great commandment. And he said to him, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And then in Matthew 28, flip. Bear with me.
You're good.
Matthew 28, 19 and 20. Go therefore and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, teaching them to observe all that I have commanded you. And behold, I am with you always to the end of the age. And so, really just we're sort of going through with Jake, because Jake is our new youth pastor. Rex has stepped down officially, and we're just seeing Jake go through the simple things, because oftentimes as Christians we forget just the simple basics. And so we're going through just the character of Jesus and our salvation through Jesus. And so talking about, how do you become saved? What is the gospel? Basic questions. And so going through just the importance of spreading the gospel. I mean, that's Matthew 28, 19 through 20. Just the important command that we are all called to make disciples. We're all called to evangelize. And that comes, we want to do that because of Matthew 22 verses, that was 37 through 38, just because of our love for the Father through the greatest commandment. And we have that love, once again, backtracking again to Romans 10:9, is because we've already confessed and we believe in Jesus Christ. So
One thing that I would like to add is sort of like on a branching off topic, is that we're called to make disciples of people and bring people to Christ. And that is an extremely important thing, and I am all for that. But something that is not drawn to light very much, well, not very much, but is not something that we consider too much, is that some people's hearts are just closed off. And I heard this metaphor this one time. We're all metaphorically wounded, and the bandages are available, but not everybody chooses to use the bandages. They say, oh, the bandages are right there, I'll be fine, but they're bleeding out. And so that's something to keep in mind, because it can be discouraging sometimes, I feel like. But yeah.
yeah, no, that's really good. It talks in Mark, I think it's Mark 6, but Jesus was even astounded at the unbelief of the people. He literally gave them all of the works. He told them all the things, and they still just refused to believe. And so it's not our job to save the people, because if it was our job to save the people, then we would have to become Jesus Christ, and that's impossible. But it is our job to plant the seed. And God makes that very clear, that we plant the seed and he does the rest of the work. And that's a very peaceful conclusion. That's a very relaxing conclusion to know. So,
Anything to add, Ellison? Just along for a ride. Yep, for you.
But so yeah, if you guys are kind of thinking about applications, I mean, if you're not a Christian yet, believe in Jesus Christ as the Son of God, as the literal Son of God, not just a prophet. He literally came down on the earth to save us from our sins. Love him with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. That means you're giving him your all. You're not just giving him Sundays. You're not just giving him time in the Bible. You're giving him time in the Bible, in prayer, with your friends, at your work, literally all the time. It should be a 24/7 kind of thing. Knowing that, if you, and it's more of the thought process, the consideration, the commitment that you are still his and he is still yours, keeping him in your thoughts, in your mind. Whether you can actually get to praying or reading your Bible all the time just depends on your schedule. Yeah, and then, the greatest commandment, to go and share that love, to go and share that passion for God. But
Yeah, Jake did this analogy today that I thought was really cool. Like, if you get a brand new pair of shoes or like something, and you buy something and you've been saving up for it and you're so super excited about it, you would want to like show it to all your friends, right? You would want to go around and show them and just tell them about it. And that's what we should be like with Jesus. We need to be so excited and joyful in our faith that just compels us to go around and share it with everybody. So that's something really important that I feel like we all need to consider sometimes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But yeah, thank you guys for watching once again. Last thought?
So this just came to mind, but Jake was saying about what the heck? Matthew 28. This is basically Jesus's last word. So like, imagine someone on a deathbed and they're saying their final words. You're gonna want to hear it and you're gonna want to do it. These are basically Jesus's last words, so we're supposed to be like sent out to go and do them.
Yeah, like it's like she said, like they're so important. Your last words. Something me and my friends will do just for the fun of it is like, if you were to say your last words to me, what would they be? And it just makes you think, like, this has to be the most important thing, like, I would want to say to this person at this time. And so, like, this is what Jesus wanted, the last thing from the book of Matthew for him to, like, say. So important, so necessary. So, yeah, Ellison, just really good point. Really good point. Mm-hmm. But, all right. Well, thank you guys so much for being a part of the podcast. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you guys for watching. Leave your comments down below. And yeah, we'll just keep being here, keep sharing, and yeah, see you guys later.
Bye. I feel like that was a good one.
That was a good one. See, it was like good and not
fun
like
at the
too,
same time.
Yeah, good balance of fun and not too long.